Alright, today is Thursday. It's still morning technically. It's about 11 o'clock here, almost 11 o'clock. And I just went out for a little bit for what we call retail therapy. While sometimes retail therapy is really more like retail rehab or retail hack or whatever you want to call it. I'm not really sure. But, with all the traffic, people driving like, that they're going to miss out on something, fear of missing out, I have no idea. So anyway, I just tried my luck at the Goodwill bins. I get there when they open, wait in line, and I found some spilled out baseball cards. Oh, good. Cool, baseball cards. Then I found a whole sack of baseball cards, which I will get to in a minute here. This big sack. Now this bag was actually filled, and it was going to cost me $12.50 for the whole bag. I said, $12.50? Oh my gosh. Well, because it weighs so much. Well, anyway, so I decided to thin it out. And like I said, I got rid of all this smashed basketball and football and what have you. So there's a lot of cards that I took me like an hour to dump cards. It just was crazy. Anyway, I have a few things to look at here. And then I went to a Target. Anyway, I got this bag and some other items for $12. But that bag alone was going to be $12. That's stupid. So anyway, I'll show you that in a second. And then I went to Target because several people were talking about all these discounted pop vinyl figurines down there. And I went to Target just for that, not for cards or anything. And there were no discounted pops ever. There were just retail pops. Oh man, what is going on? So I asked somebody at Disney Pops, and he looked at me like, "Yeah, I've already accounted for the merchandise all day." So he was probably just one of these guys, probably going on about pops instead of cards or whatever. So I went over to look at the cards, and I guess Target is installing a one pack per person or one item type thing at many Targets. But this Target says, until further notice, we're not selling sports cards or Pokemon of any kind. So if you're looking for cards, you're out of luck. So my Target, I couldn't get anything, and now I can double not get anything. I just finished watching some ridiculous video of somebody buying these Walmart or Walgreens things and got an opened one and got some hits out of it. I don't know, Fire and Mojo and all that kind of stuff. But let me just show you what I got out of this bag. The reason why I wanted these is because most of these were 85 tops. Tons and tons of near mint 85 tops. Now they're in VG to excellent because they've been all thrown around. I had to sort them like 1,000 times trying to get them down to some sort of affordable price. And like I said, they were all jammed into a bag, so that damaged all the corners. So if I'm putting a set together, but from what I could tell, somebody had sorted these by teams. And I did see another person in the store had grabbed like a small handful. But from what I could tell, he just grabbed a random handful that he saw, and then when I went to his bin, I grabbed the rest of the cards that he didn't see. I also noticed there's a lot of traded. These are my first traded that I've ever had, I think. Again, they sorted them out by teams, but, excuse me, from what I can tell, all the stars were pulled out. I mean, Lee Smith, back when this was put together, he probably wasn't a star, and he doesn't sell for much because that's not his rookie card. But we got, superstar Cliff Johnson. I'll just pull another random stack out of here. And there's some basketball and football that still got mixed in here. I got one of those little mini like a video arcade things, like a little desktop one, tiny. It plays showed Pac-Man and Stranger Things on it, but I didn't know how to get to Stranger Things. Kind of a weird Davon Olin. So, I mean, I did not, even though the bag was $12.50, nobody wants to pay, $12.50 for a bunch of ripped and damaged stained commons that people are finding. People are buying these tens of thousands of cards for just only pennies on the dollar. Why should I get cheated, because these are the first cards that I found at Goodwill practically all year. And then people are asking me, oh, I heard baseball cards, are worth something or not worth anything, or I got tens of thousands of them at home, but I don't know what to do with them, Jim Davenport. So I've got, a small set project going on for some of these. So I might, by the time I'm done, have most of the commons. I did see that the guy that had grabbed those few cards there, he had a few 85s in his hand. So But whether there's a McGuire in here, I'm really doubtful. I think what happened is that whoever had these got some of their dad's cards or whatever, and then just and the dad pulled out probably all the hot stuff here. Here's one, Tombstone Pizza, Jack McDowell. So that's an unusual one. Sometimes in these kids' collections you'll find these strange things like that. Now I'm talking about the basketball. Here's a yellow Kelly Tripucka. I'm not really sure what these yellow ones were, but each one, see, there's like a big dent on there. There's a crease and a fold, and then there's a couple other dings, like somebody had them stuffed into a locker or something at school. I don't really know. But all the basketball were treated like just pure garbage. There was a Michael Jordan. I gave some guy a bunch of Jordans and Blazers cards, and he was happy to get them in any condition. Here's another one that's totally thrashed. Here's a Nick Lowry. I thought I threw that one back. Some sort of mark there. There's a crease and a fold there, and so that's gonna. A lot of these are gonna go directly to trash. Oh, here's a Michael Jordan Slam Dunk card. So I mean, I just basically dumped a bunch of cards without really looking at them. Here's a sat on Ramon Martinez. I mean, you know, really. I mean, why should somebody have to pay $12.50 for a bag of cards that are just going to go right into the garbage? But anyway, so this should be a fun little thing. Hopefully I'll get a partial set put together. I don't know if I'm a TTM Fool or TTM Fuel. Oh, here's one that got, here's another one that got in here. Some of these were in good condition. Locker Room Antics. I don't know who that is, but it's not Jordan. And like I said, they just all every which way but loose. So let me know what you think about my haul here. It looks like Vlade and some other dude. I don't know. Trainer maybe. I don't know. Just get a couple more here. Brad Golden. See, the hottest names on planet Earth. I mean, that's just straight fire right there. Here's a Yogi Berra collectabooks. The other collectabooks looks like somebody sat on them. Put them in their wallet. Here's here's a laying it on the line. Some sort of, you know, damaged corners, of course, because when you throw things in the bag. This was not the original bag. They were in a cloth reusable bag, and some of those are just so gross. Somebody donated a sack full of bags that were really nice condition, so that's what this green bag is. Now these Donruss Preferred, they would have been probably in gem mint condition if they hadn't been put in that bag. I got a whole bunch of those Donruss Preferred. I don't think I have any of the parallels, unfortunately, because I think there were parallels in that year. But anyway, oh, here's a Jeff Herod that's got damaged, so that meant to go on the get rid of pile. But anyway, hope you enjoy that. If I find anything really cool, I'll come back and show you. But that's about it. Thank you for watching. Okay, this looks like a lot of cards, but it is to some degree. This is what I have pulled out of that box here. So most of these are all commons with slightly dented corners, some with super dented corners. These are the ones that are probably going to go in the trash right there because they're super damaged. But I'll just show you what I found here, the cool ones. So Ricky Pierce, yellow. I believe those are from Sears, what I looked up online, so they have some sort of premium. They just look like they've been cigar stained. Here's two Vinny Testaverdes. We got a Bobby Hurley 7 of 10 insert card or whatever. Some sort of draft pick card. Will Clark, I remember from high school. There's a Deion Sanders. I'll scoot back here. Willie Ainsley, pretty good condition. Got a Tom Lasorda. There was nothing in the 85s. They're all commons. Basketball Hall of Fame, Pete Newell, with another card on the back of it. Mark Aguirre, Aguirre. Some bird card. Tony La Russa, that could, I don't know, let me know if he signs $5 through the team, or you can get him free for the team. Greg Harris, I don't know if that's TTM Fuel. There's a Billy Martin. What do we have here? Some USA checklist or whatever, don't know. Some unknown rookies there on the Rockies. We got a thrashed Michael Jordan, and on the back of it there's a Brad Daugherty yellow. There's a yellow Brad Daugherty. So somebody thought Fleer, 91 Fleer or whatever, and there's a Wade Boggs random. I had a whole bunch of those, but I threw them back because I already have that set. B.J. Armstrong, almost done. Bill Lame Beer. Glenn Rivers, another yellow one. I did find this Robert Ory medal or something, Metal Universe or whatever, in a plastic, 3 of 10 or something. There's a David Robinson, technically as rookie, but not really. We got, what is this, Darren Erstad? No, it's a Scott Rowland. There's a nice Scott Rowland that's hardly even damaged at all. Well, there is a quarter damage down there. I would have loved to have this one I sent out to Alexi Lawless. Some sort of Pepsi card there. That was really cool, but it's all the corners are beat to heck. So I'm going to try to find a better copy of that one. That's cool. And don't be fooled. I got Corey Snyder, Gary Green, Scott Bankhead, and another dude, John Marzano. Hardball of some dude, I don't know, Larry Walker, something like that. It's all banged up to heck. Tony Perez, that was probably the nicest one out of the... There's a Jeff Tam, I probably need that for a set. Red Sox sticker. Nicole Bobeck. Tony Fernandez, possible rookie card. League Leaders 1 hockey card. Another thrashed Michael Jordan. Kenny Anderson insert of some kind, or maybe that's a base card, I don't know. David Robinson. Jason Kidd. Chuckles Person. Dave Parker. Will Clark. Beat up Will Clark. There's a beat up slam dunk Michael Jordan, but it's in good enough condition to keep. It's a Broder or whatever. Slam dunk cards. Almost there's a Jack McDowell I showed earlier. Kelly Tripucka. Some Ramon Martinez that's been in somebody's wallet. Probably the best card so far is this George Brett that I already have. Rookie card, I think, of deceased Chris Brown. And some colored on Kevin Duckworth, also deceased. So that is my approximately $10 plus whatever else I got at Goodwill for $12. And thank you for